In Unit 12, we are going to talk about health problems, illnesses or sicknesses, giving advice using infinitives, and the use of modal auxiliaries to make requests and give advice. You are also going to study some vocabulary for containers. Let's start. In your book, you can see some of the most common health problems. Right now, in these times, the most common problem is the COVID-19. But in your book, you have the common everyday health problems: headache, a cough, a cold, the flu, a stomachache, a backache, sore muscles, and insomnia. Remember, in your classroom materials, you have more vocabulary with sicknesses. You also have the questions. How many times have you been sick in the past year? Check the health problems that you have had recently. What do you do for these health problems? Do you have a remedy? Do you take medicine? Mila and Keith are talking at the gym. Keith is not feeling well. Listen to this conversation and remember to practice.
Unit 12. It's important to get rest. Page 78. Exercise 2. Conversation. It really works. Part A. Listen and practice.
Are you all right, Keith?
Not really. I don't feel so well. I have a terrible cold.
Oh, that's too bad. You shouldn't be at the gym then.
Yeah, I know. But I need to run for an hour every day.
Not today, Keith. It's really important to get some rest.
Yeah, you're right. I should be in bed.
Well, yeah. And have you taken anything for your cold?
No, I haven't. What should I take?
Well, pain medicine, lots of water. Sometimes it's helpful to drink garlic tea. Just chop up some garlic and boil it for a few minutes. Then add lemon and honey. Try it. It really works.
Yuck! That sounds awful.
Page 78. Exercise 2. Part B. Listen to advice from Keith's next-door neighbors. What do they suggest? 1.
That cold sounds pretty bad, Keith.
Yeah, it is, Mrs. Gray. Don't get too close.
Well, it's important to drink a lot of liquids. Can I get you some orange juice? I have some in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay. That sounds good. Thanks a lot.
2.
How's that cold, Keith?
Not so good. I've still got it.
Oh, too bad. Well, listen, it's a good idea to take some cold medicine, and you should take a long hot bath.
You're right. Maybe I should. Thanks for the advice.
Mrs. Gray says it's important to drink a lot of liquids, and she actually offers some orange juice. The man says it's a good idea to take some cold medicine and to take a long hot bath. In conversation number 2, you can see some examples of recommendations using infinitives. Analyze the structure in the grammar focus number 3.
Page 79. Exercise 3. Grammar focus. Adjective plus infinitive. Noun plus infinitive.
What should you do for a cold?
It's important to get some rest.
It's sometimes helpful to drink garlic tea.
It's a good idea to take some vitamin C.
Now let's use the information in exercise 3A to complete these statements. Copy the statements into your notebook, match the problems to the advice, and Use the infinitive forms to complete the advice. More than one answer may be possible. This is impossible advice. Remember, you may have something different. For a backache, it's important to put a heating pad on it. For a bad headache, it's a good idea to take some pain medicine. For a burn, it's helpful to put it under cold water. For a cough, it's convenient to see a doctor. For a fever, it's important to go to bed and rest. For the flu, it's helpful to take some vitamin C. For a sore throat, it's useful to get some medicine. And for a toothache, it's necessary to see a dentist. Remember to practice the pronunciation. Read these sentences aloud. Now let's work with exercise C. Write advice for these problems. You will use this advice in exercise 4. What would you recommend for an earache, for a cold, for a sunburn, and for sore muscles? Write the advice in your notebook again.
Page 79. Exercise 4. Pronunciation. Reduction of 2. Part A. Listen and practice. In conversation, 2 is often reduced to t.
What should you do for a toothache?
It's sometimes helpful to take some pain medicine, and it's important to see a dentist.
Now, read the advice that you wrote in exercise 3, part C. Ask for and give advice about each health problem. Pay attention to the pronunciation of t. Now let's work with vocabulary. In exercise 7, you have different containers: a bag, a bottle, a box, a can, a jar, a pack, a stick, and a tube. Use these words to complete the 8 items. If you don't know some vocabulary, you can look up in a dictionary. In this picture, we have a bottle of pain medicine, a pack of bandages, a bag of cough drops, a stick of deodorant, a jar of face cream, a can of shaving cream, a box of tissues, and a tube of toothpaste. Work with exercise B. What is one more thing you can buy in each of the containers above? For example, you can buy a bag of breath mints, you can buy a can of soda, or probably a pack of tissues. What else can you buy in a drugstore? Make a list in your notebook. In the second part of this unit, we are going to use the modal auxiliaries may, can, could, and should, especially for ordering products in a drugstore and to give advice. Listen to the following conversation.
Page 81. Exercise 8. Conversation. Can you suggest anything? Part A. Listen and practice.
Hi, may I help you?
Yes, please. Could I have something for a backache? My muscles are really sore.
Well, it's a good idea to use a heating pad. And why don't you try this cream? It works really well.
Okay, I'll take 1 tube. Also, my wife has a bad cough. Can you suggest anything?
She should try these cough drops.
Thanks. May I have a large bag? And what do you suggest for insomnia?
Well, you could get a box of chamomile tea. Is it for you?
Yes, I can't sleep.
A sore back and your wife's bad cough? I think I know why you can't sleep.
Page 81. Exercise 8. Part B. Listen to the pharmacist talk to the next customer. What does the customer want?
Excuse me.
Yes? How can I help you?
What do you suggest for a headache?
Well, you should take some pain medication. And it's important to see a doctor if it doesn't go away.
Oh, and where's the pain medication?
Right over there, near the door.
Thanks a lot.
The customer needs something for a headache. The pharmacist suggests some medication and see a doctor if the pain continues and doesn't go away. The grammar focus number 9 contains the use of the modal verbs can, could, and may for requests, and a review of should to give suggestions. Listen and practice.
Page 81. Exercise 9. Grammar focus. Modal verbs can, could, and may for requests. Suggestions.
Can I help you? May I help you?
Can I have a bag of cough drops?
Could I have something for a cough?
May I have a bottle of pain medicine?
What do you suggest for a backache? What do you have for a backache?
You could try this new cream.
You should get a heating pad.
Why don't you try these pills?
Now let's work with the exercise in the grammar focus. Choose the correct words. Practice the pronunciation. Pause this video and work in your book, please. One. Can I help you? What do you suggest for dry skin? Why don't you try this lotion? It's excellent. Okay, I'll take it. 2. May I have something for itchy eyes? Sure, you could try a bottle of eye drops. 3. Could I have a box of bandages, please? Here you are. And what do you suggest for insomnia? You should try this herbal tea. It's very relaxing. Okay, thanks.
Page 82. Exercise 10. Listening. What's wrong? Listen to 4 people talking about problems and giving advice. Write the problem and the advice. 1.
Oh, I just know I'm going to fail.
What's bothering you, John?
Oh, sorry, Samantha. I'm really stressed. I have my final exam in math tomorrow.
Don't worry, John. You'll do fine on the test. For now, I think you should take a break. Let's go get some ice cream. I'll buy it.
2.
Those cookies smell so good.
I know, they do. But they're not ready yet.
Not ready? I'm so hungry, and now the whole apartment smells like delicious cookies. Ooh, my stomach hurts.
I'm sorry, Ashley. I made a nice salad, too. It's in the refrigerator. You should have some.
3.
I'm really happy about my report. It's really good.
I'm sure it is, Brandon. Hey, do you know your eyes are all red?
Are they? Sometimes they get red when I spend a lot of time on the computer.
Don't you use eye drops? You should. I think I have some in my bag.
4.
Rachel? Rachel?
Huh? Oh, sorry, Don. I was thinking about my vacation. I leave tomorrow for Gramado in Brazil, you know?
Oh, right. That's a beautiful town. I'm sure you're excited.
I really am. I'm so excited, it's difficult to work.
Well, it's already 3. You should go home now and start getting ready.
Really? Thanks, Don.
Here's the complete chart. Read the answers and compare. Finally, let's work with the reading number 13. Read quickly the article and check the best description. Pause this video and read very, very quickly. The idea of this article is it gives information and facts. Now read the article again, but this time more carefully and slowly. Answer the questions and write the letter of the paragraph where you find the answers to these questions. Pause this video and work in your book or your notebook, please. Dr. Friedman learned about the plant 30 years ago. You can find this information in paragraph C. The plant has been made into a gel. You can see this in paragraph V. The plant's scientific name is Amelia oleracea. You can find this information in paragraph B. The people in the village where Dr. Friedman was staying in Peru gave him the remedy. Some of the money from the jail sales will be given back to the Quechua Lamas. This plant can be found in the Amazon rainforest. Remember to answer your Grammar Plus of this unit on page 143 of your student's book and answer your workbook of Unit 12. Good luck, everybody.